Welcome back, everybody, to another amazing video of
Hi,
Al-Sahim
mister.
breaking
Would you
the
like to buy some flowers?
lock. Go away.
Oh, I...
Um,
Okay. Sorry.
yeah, I don't need. Anyways, first we're gonna do a little larceny. Then, what we have to do
Come
is
on
actually
in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
continue the Dragonborn. Well, kind of sort of Dragonborn quest. He talked to Esbern, he deciphers Alduin's wall, and then he wants you to go talk to the Greybeards to, oh, there it is. I gotta break into this dude's strong box. Give me a moment. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, that's too easy for a master lock. Good night. Shoot. Maybe too far. Yep, I was too far. Okay. I don't remember what I needed from there, but okay, it wasn't the silver ingot. I don't recall her ever needing an ingot. But then again, a silver ring? Seriously? I have to steal a silver... Like, what is so special about a silver ring? I mean, there's nothing even special about it. Why? Whatever. Vex be crazy. She just wants stolen stuff regardless. Alright, so... what we're gonna do is go talk to... Arngir, I think. Yeah, I think he's like the only one who speaks. Oh. Hi there, demon horse. Okay. Yeah, I've got Shadowmere until I can get the... There's a quest where I go to the Badlands. And wait, have I already done that quest? I really don't remember what I have on my characters. I got too many. Oh! Okay, so remember how I was talking about being able to have a horse you can summon? Boom, baby, right there. Look at that bad boy. It is beautiful. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, if you get on and, you know, ride it around, get off, it will actually die on you. So, get it right around, okay? And then hop off and move, go away, and why are you following me, crazy? What, because I'm doing a video, you want to try and prove me wrong? Come on. For reals, bro. I don't even know what's up with this horse. It's not supposed to be following me. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, seeing as we don't need Shadowmere any longer because I've got a horse I can summon, we're just gonna kill Shadowmere here. Holy granola. Let's see here. Alright, let's... That didn't help. You know what we could do to make this horse die? Go down here to settings, gameplay, go to novice. Ta-da. I'm hoping this works. Yep. Alright. Kill Shadowmere. There we go. And then before he falls off a cliff, come back, get my arrows back. And I'm gonna skin him. I'm not gonna eat the horse because that's just wrong. But if you notice, the other Daedric horse kind of went bye-bye. Okay. Now what we can do is anywhere I go, I will now have a horse, regardless of whether I purchased one or not, because I fought a bunch of Daedric people and I got this badass horse right here that I can summon, no matter where I am. Well, unless, of course, I'm indoors. Duh. But, yeah, no matter where I go on the world map. For reals. Okay, come on, horsey. Let's see if I can... Can I drag the horse? Oh, you're still here. Okay, well. Okay, well, whatever. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go inside here and talk to Arngir. I think this is when we start getting ready to learn the shout for Dragonrend, which is, according to him, it's a very evil shout, blah, blah, blah. But then again, Arngir's kind of a wuss. Hey, you. Before
Wind, guide you.
I find that, though, I'm going to...
We have felt the whisper of a word.
Yay!
Give me Sky.
Now,
Where did you learn
this.
of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom.
This guy's
Have
just
you learned nothing from us?
Ugh.
Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
Yeah, the Blades are helping me. I'm not their puppet. I'm pretty sure he'll have something to say with, well, if you think that, you are. The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you? That's the one I'm choosing. And then at least the Blades aren't keeping secrets from me, like you're going to be some petulant child.
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again.
But you know, knocking Alduin a couple thousand years into the future, past, it wouldn't be my problem.
Postponed the day of reckoning.
Actually, you can't send him backwards. You can send him forward, though.
So be it. Let it end and be reborn.
Dude, you won't help.
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Okay, so basically what that translates to is Arngir, this is the Dragonborn. If he really wants to find out, send him up to Parthenax.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So, can you teach me the shout?
I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend.
Yeah!
But its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
Whatever. The shot is lost. How can I defeat
Only
Alduin?
Parthenax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
I need to speak to Parthenax
You
then.
weren't ready, you still... But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Parthenax can answer.
So who is
He's
he?
our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Mainly because
He lives
he's
in
a
seclusion
dragon.
on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax.
Hurry up, bro. This is when you get the shout that can clear, like, you know, the weather. It's pretty awesome. However, the way they do this is, like, you know, all ceremonial and stuff, which, I mean, I can understand the fact of having it, like, you know, ceremonial and whatnot, mainly because, well, ceremonies, traditions, they actually have, you know, importance in our lives. And here we go. Alrighty. We're gonna come over here to this fire pit. Man, they're having a bonfire and didn't call me. Shoot. Alright, hurry up, slowpokes. Night, these guys are slower than molasses. mean, I know you live up in a cold area, but jeez. Wait, there's 4 of them? Oh yeah, that's right. I keep thinking there's only 3, and then Parthenax, number 4. But nope, there's 4.
The path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Do it there, special face. Come on, special face. Let's do this.
My understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to our shouts and go to clear skies. We've got all 3. We need to actually put it on because we will need it to get
to Parthenax is perilous,
up there.
Not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Alright, so go up here, and you can't get through. Well, let me just check something. Oh yeah, okay, you can't get through that without possibly dying. So you do that, and it actually clears the skies. Obviously, the name of the shout. It gets rid of the harsh winds and fog and whatnot that apparently is like poisonous fog. It's like that fog from Supernatural. Covered that town and killed everybody. Alright. Now, we do need to have our strongest form of weapon, mainly because Al-Sahim, arrow. Gotta use my bow. This isn't my Tayyar El-Safir, who uses daggers mostly. Her sneak has gotten to the point where if she uses daggers, she does like 50% more damage. Plus, her daggers... Let me show you this. Sneak. Okay. I've got it on him too, but it's not as good. So, your sneak attack with daggers deals 1% more damage per level of sneak. Right now, my sneak is at 80, so I'm doing 80% more damage with daggers, which is pretty awesome. And then I deal an additional 25% on top of that with daggers when striking a target from behind. I don't have a point, but I need to put number 2 in there so I can do 50%. But that, plus that, I'm doing like 100% extra damage to these people when I backstab. But that's only when I backstab. See, when I'm doing regular attacks, I have to be using this tree right here. Ooh. Which actually gives me, like, all my good stuff. This one right here. After standing still for 6 seconds with the bow or crossbow out, it does 25% more damage until you move. This is what you normally see, like, pinning up at the top of my screen. Whenever I just pull out my bow and I stand still.
Yeah!
Ouch. But I stand still. And you can look around, so long as you don't move. Ambush predator. And then you deal more damage to whatever it is you're... Oh, okay. The only problem with that is, again, the, let's see here. Hunt together. Fighting only one enemy, hitting the target with a bow or crossbow manifests a wolf spirit. That thing decides to move me out of the way every time it decides to pop out. But the cool thing is, I did that once. I was fighting a dragon, and because I don't have the ring,
Look!
and I didn't have high archery, I just did, like, you know, normal damage to the dragon that you can do with a bow and arrow, which really isn't much, but regardless, I was kicking its booty, I thought. Anyways, I stayed in my sneaking position, and I kept shooting him and shooting him. There were approximately 8 wolves that manifested before I actually killed the thing. And, of course, they were helping.
Look!
So, that's pretty cool. Control fact. Don't know if I can use that. I don't remember what it does. Let's see here. Potions. No. Ingredients. Control fact. Resist poison. Okay. Oh, Nichols. Fog behind me. Fog to the side of me.
Look!
Stop until I do that. Ooh. Evil goat. Goat hide. We want the hides. Like leather. The leather I can do stuff. If I've got leather and firewood, shoot, I can make camping supplies. Go for a little camp. Make my sleep-deprived Al-Sahim, who's been, like, awake for 2 years. Get some sleep. He needs a nap. Alright.
Look!
Oh. Whoops. Okay, well, not the wrong part was Foggy Roggy. I was wrong. That's okay. Holy granola. Take a look at that. Whoa. That's so cool.
Look!
Apparently trying to walk and shout at the same time you see inside your character. And again, I'll say him, that's pretty much just blackness, because the guy never sleeps, so he lost his mind a long time ago. He's uber violent, great at sneaking and thievery, and assassination, apparently. I'm working on the assassination guild thingy for my Skyrim Al-Sahim, so that she can also be Dark Brotherhood, of course, but I can actually have her fulfill her purpose as just an assassin. That's what I wanted her to be as a character, and that is what she will be. Oh my gosh, I'm going to stop creeping, because honestly, wow. Now, I don't know if that just looks trippy to everybody, or if it's just my TV, but that is, like, wicked looking. Funky colors, blues, greens. Whoops. Okay. Too close. Ooh. Dude, you okay? Had some serious issues there. Here in a little bit, I will be changing his armor over to the dragon scale armor. I will need leather for those things. So, oh, hi there, big guy. How you doing? Hi, how are you?
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax.
Cool.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
Think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
I need to learn the Dragonrend shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. Not until introduction. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
You're too sure.
I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as
The gold. Okay, so elemental fury, no. Fire breath. Ah, fire breath. Is that the one? I hope that's the one.
Dove do.
Yo, tour. Wait, I just spent the dragon soul. Am I gonna get another soul? Like, am I gonna get that soul refunded? Or did I just miss everything else?
Show me what you can do. Greet me.
Fire breath. Okay, no, it's not. It's not the. Yeah, it. Dude! Now I have all three.
As
Shoot!
elf, but as Dova.
Yar? Oh, shoot!
Yes. Sosedo Vrostmul.
Oh, I forgot to do something after killing the stinking horse. Whoops. Wrong screen. I know you guys can't see anything that I'm doing, but I am changing my difficulty back up to legendary.
The
There we go.
dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
And I could be of service, bro.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor mortal, even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
I already asked once. Teach me the Dragonrend shop.
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
I mean, I wouldn't mind sitting up here talking to you, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. How did you know I came for the Dragonrend? Greybeards didn't want me to come at all, and do you know the Dragonrend or not? I'm not going to be petulant to a dragon, so how did you know I came for Dragonrend?
Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus. It cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I mean, it's pretty pretty obvious, but your choices are none of your business. I need to stop Alduin, and I like this world. I don't want it to end. Any one of those three, you could, you know, go with. That one, he's going to be like, yeah, but it was used before. He's here again, so it doesn't really stop him. All things end. I don't remember what he says to this one. However, that one, not a good way to go. You want Parthenax to be your friend, not your enemy. So, I like this roll. Go with it.
As good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
Yeah.
Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokeen. Would you stop the next world from being born?
Oh, it can be born. I just don't want to be here when it happens. The next world will have to take care of itself. Or I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you. Again, I like Parthenax. He's a, well, dragon that can eat me, but as everything considered, he actually is a good dragon. Granted, you're going to learn things about Parthenax later on that might sway your decision, but as it stands right now, he is helping. And in the future, I want him to be my friend, not my enemy. So, here we go. Next world will have to take care of itself.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
Yeah, time paradox.
But
you might be the actual cause. You trying to stop something from happening in the past may be the exact cause for that thing happening.
I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world?
And because people will try to kill you. They're like mountains. I never thought about it. So you're going to answer my question. Dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues.
Hey, check that out.
Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the Dragonrend shout, right? Well, kinda.
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward.
Okay, seeing as like I don't want half this video to be him sitting here chit-chatting. If you want to go to the conversation, I'm pretty sure somebody has it online.
I have waited. I knew where he would emerge.
How does any of this help me? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay.
You could learn Dragonrend from those.
I have the Elder Scroll. Yes.
There is no question.
Good.
Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Alright. So, gotta take the Elder Scroll over to the Time Wound. Which is like right here. And Then you have to read it. Books. I don't know which one I'm supposed to read. Blood, Dragon. Not that one. Dragon? Ah, yes. Okay. This is the one right here.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We've blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our
Cannot go
strength,
through this part faster.
which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Here we go. Where is he at? Is that him? Yeah, that's him right there. Okay.
Me, Tarodis, Ani, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let
Dragons,
those
dragons
that walk
everywhere.
on Sovngarde envy us this day.
All right.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarodis Padrox, my teeth to his neck. But first,
It's all Parthenax's fault.
die in terror, knowing your final fate. To
Okay, how do you learn the word? Why do I have to watch the rest of this junk? Oh my goodness.
God.
If I die today, it will not be in terror.
Oh my god, it's
Ready?
Why is it saying Gormlith is saying? Gormlith is... Isn't that the key?
Skyrim will be free.
Okay, Gormlith is the key. I thought that was the... Yeah, well... There she goes. She dead.
It's no use. Go, Feldir. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Count you out of all our endings unto the last. You are banished.
Well... Didn't do a very good job.
Yes.
Banished.
The World Eater is gone.
For
May
now.
the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so these guys decided to send him into the middle of nowhere. Now, I have Alduin to deal with.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
Okay, so we need a couple things. We need Dragonrend to be...
Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde. Lost Foot, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it. Parthralax. My power has waxed. Yours has waned. Perish with your mortal friends.
For reals, dude? I just hit you with Dragonrend and you're flying around?
Of my ancient foes.
Have it. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah! We're gonna die, apparently. Well, that just kinda stinks. I cannot believe that happened.
My belly is
Put that back on.
the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
I'm gonna get to a good place and
Die
just
now,
chill.
and await your fate in Sovngarde. Foot, you are too late, Alduin. Suleki Ulak. Relax. My power has waxed, while yours has waxed.
You need to keep hitting him basically every single chance you get. If you can hit him enough times... Here we go. I turned the gameplay from Legendary down to Master. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to these guys. That way, when he does hit me, it doesn't hit that hard. Continuously hit him with Dragonrend. And if you've got somebody to help you fight, use them. I've got a wolf. That's the hunt together thing that I got going on. Okay.
You have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh. Malagi Soswat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Okay, so I want to talk to Partha next. Where you going, buddy? I'm here, dude. I wish to speak with you. Come on. Come back here. Dude, what happened to my stamina? I didn't need that for a quest. Nope, my stamina's still going bye-bye. For reals? Well, that's just weird. Come here, dude. I want to talk to you. Like, for reals. Thank you. Okay, how do I get to talk to you? Is something broken? Shoot. I think we may have an issue. Okay, so we gotta go back to the load screen, reload here. I hate when this happens. Then we gotta kick Alduin's Tuchus again.
Aloki nakip silesur. The souls of your fellow. And await your fate in southern. Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Sultan Mula. Of my ancient foes, but you are not their equal. This is your chance, Dovahkiin. Strike with all your force. Dovahkiin, you have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
So yeah, even though you beat Alduin, you don't actually beat Alduin. Okay, now, this time it's not flying around like, you know, a poopy nut.
Lot
There we go.
Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
Wasn't really a victory since he escaped.
Ni livrach hin moro.
Whatever.
Alduin,
Okay,
this should shake the loyal.
need to find out where he went.
Yes, one of his allies could
My
tell
boss.
us. Perhaps the Hafkasayun.
Oh, Dragonsreach.
A fine place to trap one of Alduin.
Y'all might not be too happy.
But your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Built for the dragon.
This was I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Hofkasayun, has been known as Dragonsreach ever since.
So let's give him a train.
I have taught the... But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train any... I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. Knowing a word of power, contemplate the... Will
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
teach
blah, blah.
you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master.
Foos, Fime, and Yol.
Fime, and Yol.
Okay, so this is where you learn Foos.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path.
Yeah.
That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Okay, so force without effort is added. Okay. Now, force without effort is... Yeah, not in here. I need that. Active effects. Force without effort. Stagger 25% less, and foes stagger 25% more. Yeah.
Ukthum.
Okay. So now we have to go... Well, Dragonsreach. Da-da-da-da-da. It is so dark here. Oh my goodness. Cool thing is the fire actually, lights things up like fire's supposed to do. I'm gonna have to wake up the Jarl. Wake him up. Hey, bruh, just so you know, I want to use your big patio to catch a dragon. You okay with that? I most certainly am not. Now let me sleep. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, bro.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
That threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
The Dragonborn, it's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
Basically, Alduin's like the Negan of Skyrim. Only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first.
Of course.
Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Yay! Peace Council.
Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Okay. So.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Man, you got some Z's to keep. Shoot. Alright. So, what we have to do... There's a few things that we need to do. First off, we need to finish all the quests that you can possibly get from the Thieves Guild. Then we have to go through and actually pick a side. I would say go with the guys who did not start the war. So Empire, not the Stormcloaks. I don't like them. So, anyways, pick with the Imperials. Then you do you host the Peace Council. So, as it stands right now, I've got a few things I need to do for the Thieves Guild to get all those done, so that way I can become the thing. Because there is a house in Whiterun that they... Why is my thing vibrating? I don't know. Okay, so there's a house in Whiterun that will get damaged during the attack from the Stormcloaks. If it gets demolished, which it usually does, but if it gets demolished, you cannot do the quests in that area. And then, of course, the Thieves Guild gets all mad at you for dropping quests. And, I mean, all that really happens is they give you a tongue lashing, but it really makes you feel like, you know, who are you to tell me I can, you know, that I'm just dropping stuff just because? I'm dropping it because I can't get into the house, you moron. So, oh, also, that mod that I have that fills this place up. Okay, I don't know if I showed you guys, but this is now the empty storeroom is starting to fill up with stuff again. We've got there's a satchel somewhere with leather. Okay, that's kind of cool. But you've got a safe. It'd be cool if I could find the key. Got weapons, urns, necklaces. As you get the Thieves Guild back on its feet, this storeroom will fill up more and more. Also, it kind of helps that I put on a mod that they don't sit there and, you know, talk to you for no reason. Because honestly, every time you bump into dude, I forget his name. Not that guy. Brynjolf, that's his name. Anytime you bump into Brynjolf, he's like,
"Welcome to the cozy
can't
little
talk right now, I got busy stuff to do."
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Yeah, so I don't want to have to deal with that every time. So I actually got rid of that happening by picking a mod that turned that off, essentially. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go through, and anything that I stole, I'm going to give to her. You can buy your stuff back from her. At that point, it actually makes it a sold item to you, not a stolen item. So you get to keep your items that way. I just really want all of her money, so we're going to go up here to the flawless diamonds that I have 162 of. Sorry about the interruption. Kids, they don't think. Okay, so, here we go. Oh yeah. Take her money.
Until next time.
Then we turn stuff into these guys. So, that's what we're going to have to do.
Done.
Not going to sit here and make you watch me go through all the Thieves Guild quests that I could possibly get to.
Brynjolf's been getting on to me about money. Okay, got just...
So, next time that you see me, I'll actually be getting ready to do the Peace Council. I will be picking the Imperial side. I will be finishing these things here.
Amazing what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it? Okay, what'll it be?
And then we'll be doing that. So,
this shop a nice
I'll catch you guys in the next
elsewhere.
one.
Think you can break into their strong box and get it for us?
Be safe. Have fun. Peace.